Hello, this is We Are Mad Enough, and this is how to build a grind rail and how to rail on it. So as you can see, we have a grind rail right here that we built, and pretty much what it is we had a sliding door. You can take one of the top parts of that, which is kind of square like this, as you can see, and just kind of like drill some screws into it, and we put it on a 2x4, so it kind of works like that. For scooters and for skateboards, you need to raise it up a little bit, but it's quite simple to do that. All you need to do is maybe take a board and slide it under it and maybe bolt that down so that way it's more secure, so that way it's higher up. It can also work for bikes if you make a stand for it. It's a pretty good rail. So that's pretty much all you need is a few screws, a metal, and if you don't have a metal pipe or like a metal piece like that, you can get one at, I'd say maybe, or like a Home Depot or a Lowe's or something. 10 feet for something like that is about 20 bucks, but it's not too expensive. And then you just need like a 2x4 as we have underneath it and a few screws. So now I'm going to show you how to rail on this because, oh yeah, and you're going to need a drill because you're going to have to drill in the screws because obviously. So it's actually quite simple. Pretty much what you need is some wax. So all you can use for that is a candle or like melt down some crayons and put it into like a glue stick, which is a pretty good idea too. And what you're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to rail on this. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your wax and you're just kind of gonna wanna slide it across and keep going. And to check how much wax you've got, just kind of run your fingernail across it and you can feel it kind of. And this thing needs a lot more wax because it's not slippery enough yet. Alright, wax is kind of running out. I'm going to have to get another candle. So this works pretty well because it's metal and it's good for beginners because it's lower, so it helps kind of get on it. So now to rail this type of thing, I'm going to take my scooter. So to rail this type is what you're going to do is you're kind of just going to want to, jumping on could bend it and it's harder to do. So what I suggest doing is just wheeling up and you'll slide across. Now also what you're going to want to be cautious of is sometimes you can slide over it actually if it's too slippery. So you want to be careful of that because that might hurt. And also what you want to do, which I forgot to do, is you're going to want to take the bottom of your scooter, kind of like this, and just rub wax on the bottom of it because it helps you go faster and better across it. So that should help out a lot. So then what you're going to want to do is I'm going to show you how to do it. So pretty much we're just going to wheelie on, and what I kind of do for a beginner is I wheelie on at the end. Now if you want to make it going like a downhill slope, you could just put a board over it or may actually put it on a hill, but I find it easier to do it flat because you can control your speed more. It's just easier to do. So now I'm going to show you a few examples of how to rail on this and what you should be looking for when you do this. So now I'm just going to move the rail out a little bit so that way we can see it better. And there we go. So now here's how you're going to rail. Here, that's the rail, and what I'm going to do is you're going to see, here's some examples. So as you can tell, I kind of went on late on that, and I just kind of slid across of it because the wax is really good on it, so it's working pretty well. So now I'm going to try going on a little bit earlier, and I'm going to show you what not to do. So watch. Don't come at it straight like that. Well, and don't lean back either, because as you'll see, like, you'll kind of go like this and slide out. Now, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to come on an angle towards it, so kind of like this. You don't want to come straight at it, or like I said, you'll slide over. So just be careful of that. The rail does move a little bit, but it's not that bad. So this is an example of what you don't want to do, which is some people do. Is they go like this. And see, I just kind of slid over it and that could wipe you out and get you hurt. So you want to come on an angle like this. and kind of go on it. As you can see, I'm kind of getting used to this because, you know, I just kind of built it. So you want to come at an angle exactly like, kind of like parallel to the board, and then you're gonna want to slowly creep into it. Then when you get close enough, wheelie on and try to get your whole deck on, and then just slide across. And the wax really helps because if you don't have wax, you're not gonna slide, and if you use oil, it doesn't work because it just kind of wets it. It doesn't really work that well. So get a crayon or something that your mom doesn't care, like a candle your mom doesn't care about. That's what I did, and then just kind of start to rail. As you see, that was a pretty good one. I just kind of slid across. So this is how to build a grind rail and how to rail on it. And this is We Are Mad Enough. Remember, you are mad enough. Rate, comment, subscribe, check out our other videos. So we're trying to get a lot of views. We're new, so check us out. All right, have a good one.